Welcome to Dare to be American. This is the first vlog we're going to be doing in a weekly vlog series. We're going to be doing one every Thursday. I'm Zeb Wyrick, and today we're going to be talking about the racial issues. So just last week we had a black man shot by a cop in St. Paul, as well as in Baton Rouge, and before any of the information can come in from those, 5 police officers were shot in Dallas, Texas. Now, what I want to talk about is how did we get to this level? The media has been exploding these stories and these cases to a sensational and emotional level that is bringing everybody's fears, everybody's worries, everybody's anger up to an astronomical level. And that is why it's getting dangerous. Black Lives Matter is believing the lies that these cases were cases of innocent black men shot by cops who murdered them because of their race. If we look at the facts, that's simply not true. But the media plays it off to be that way, and they don't report the full story and the full context. The same goes for the Black Lives Matter protests. Many of them aren't violent, but the media plays them off to be violent, and this scares cops and makes them more anxious when they're doing their job. Because this goes back and forth, people on both sides get new ideas and get more scared. The Black Lives Matter protests are getting more violent because they've seen how violent they are and they think that's how they should act. Same with the cops. The cops are getting more anxious, more worried about confronting and doing their job, and therefore more trigger happy. Not necessarily because it has anything to do with the color, but because the emotions and the sensations that the media is pushing are driving people to levels of emotions and fear that is driving them to do things they would not normally do or even think of doing. So the longer the media pushes this narrative, the longer we believe it and the longer we don't critically think and look into the facts ourselves, the longer we watch the sensationalist news and take it at face value, not thinking about what they left out so that it can make the story sound good, or what they added in or exaggerated to make it entertainment, the worse this is going to get. We need an honest media. We need a media that is not just doing it for clicks and entertainment, a media that isn't driven by an agenda. Without that, this problem is never going to get resolved, and we're never going to be able to have an honest discussion about it. So that's all I have for today. Think about how the media is influencing the many things going on in politics today, and think to the logical conclusion which that leads to and how we can get around it. These are the problems we need to solve if we want to have an honest discussion about the issues in our country today. With that, have a great day. Keep fighting for our country. Don't stop daring. And tune in next week for the next video blog.